Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And this one we're going to be reacting to Parks and Recreation Season 4 Episode 19 called Live Ammo. Recap.
In the last one, we see Leslie get well, she doesn't get absolutely drunk, but she gets drunk. She's meant to have an interview, they cancel, she decides to go and blow off some steam, and then the interview kind of comes back on with Buddy. She has every right to walk out of that interview the way she did, because that guy was an arsehole. But because she was drunk and obviously she was inebriated, it was going to become a bit of a scandal if they had aired that episode. Thankfully, it was done at the airport, and the workers essentially decided to lose his bag. Essentially, they just picked it up and threw it in the bin because she's done so much for them. But the entire episode is them kind of getting drunk, having the interview, and then going to fix the problem, as in drive to Indianapolis and to get rid of the tape or beg him not to air it. But it just so happens he loses his bag. On the other side, it's really weird because Jerry's just a machine, just creating those pamphlet things that they're going to mail. But then he basically puts the wrong envelope. He puts the wrong things in the envelope and has to start all over again. Donna's in awe. She's just watching him, kind of waiting for him to kind of, I guess, figure it out. And it takes him like hours. But the big thing was that Andy passed his... Did he pass?
Of course.
He
did.
Yeah, he passed.
It wasn't something to pass anyway, because it wasn't actually a test. It was just a conversation they were having. He was going to pass anyway. He was going to pass anyway.
That was the beauty of it. But his professor ended up canoodling with Ron, which was sad because April tried to bring Chris over in the restaurant they were at, and they kind of hit it off. She wasn't interested in him. But the beautiful thing about it was Ron wasn't interested in the first place. He was just sitting there eating his porterhouse steaks. And then he was like, should we go for some omelets? And she was like, should we go back to yours? And he's like, yeah, cool. Let's do that.
That was messed up.
But yeah, you do feel sorry for Chris in this because he is starting to get a bit
alone.
A bit lonely.
Or lonely, I should say. And Anne and Tom lasted 48 hours.
And as a result of that, he gave her
condoms.
48 flavored condoms.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens in this episode. Season 4, episode 19. Live Ammo. Let's check it out.
Is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. Come in. You gotta see this.
Whose place
Tom and
is
I have been
this?
seeing each other for a few weeks, and I think I'm ready to say I love you.
What?
To his apartment.
Oh.
I
Okay.
love you so much. Look at all these blankets. One on the ottoman.
It is kind of plush, isn't it?
He's used to a certain lifestyle, isn't it?
This is like girl heaven. Did he do all of this just for you?
No, he just lives like this. He's deeply in debt, but you know what? Who cares?
You know when you go to a guy's apartment and go, this is girl's heaven? That's not the right.
That's wrong.
Unisex cologne, lip exfoliator, chocolate-covered almonds, and a Sudoku book. Just amenities everywhere.
How broke is he?
I realize that you're drafting the new city budget, and I've heard that you're planning on reducing the park's funding by 8%. Councilman Pilner, that cannot happen.
Why are they reducing the budget, though?
If you hear any of them talking about that blonde pain in the ass, that's a me.
It's not a good thing, Les.
The budget is all but finalized. I love building ships and bottles. When the ship is done, I put a cork in it, put it on the shelf, and I move on.
Okay.
She's enrolled in 5 of our park's programs. Our department is the only thing between her and a life of tube tops and tribal tattoos.
Okay, you're going overboard there.
Okay, you got me. I'll find the cuts somewhere else.
Oh. Okay.
That was cool.
That was easy. Kind of.
I'm April Ludgate, and I will be filling in for Leslie while she runs her office.
Okay.
Whoever gets to the emergency first will be in charge.
An explosion, say, in Ramsett Park, and someone from sewage gets there first.
Oh.
Be in charge?
I've seen him in
that's
something
that's
before.
stupid.
I'm not quite sure, but Tom can answer that. If
Tom, wake up.
Do you even know what you're doing here?
all due respect, Mr. Hamster Penis, but no, I don't.
Damn.
You are a finalist for the job of assistant city manager. Chris, I feel I should remind you that I do not believe that the position or the entire government should exist. If it means I'm able to further limit reckless government spending. I mean, I have so many ideas.
Like, cut the parks department.
Take down traffic lights and eliminate the
What?
post office. The bigger ones will be tougher, like bring all of this crumbling to the ground.
You and I will embark on a quick session of heart rate meditation, focusing on conscious breathing and opening the heart chakra.
I'm not sure I'm interested in that.
We have often been at odds. It is crucial that you and I spend a day spiritually engaged and consider what it would really mean to work.
Oh, he's not going to like this at all.
Wear your yoga pants.
Can you imagine him in yoga pants?
I hate doing Leslie's job. I'm filling in for a person who smiles 90% of the time. Tom, can you please help me? Please? Or just do it?
Come on, little Sparkle, don't give up.
Little Sparkle.
You just need to find a project you're passionate about. For instance, I was incredible at naming drinks at the Snake Hole Lounge. The beer Yonsei knows. It's just a regular beer, but we put it in a sexy-ass mug.
This guy.
There must be some aspect of this job you care about.
I wonder what project she chooses.
What am I in for here?
Okay, here's the deal. It's crazy boring. It lasts forever. You're gonna wish you were dead.
Thanks for that.
Do you wanna borrow my yoga pants?
To keep the money in parks, they're going to shut down the Westside Animal Shelter. The money had to come from
damn.
somewhere, and the shelter is on its last leg.
Damn.
Leslie Knope wielded her insider influence and got Councilman Pilner to save her precious department, even though it meant closing the show.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
This is a mess.
Her actions raise some questions. Like, for example, is she a dog murderer?
There we go.
Well, I don't know the answer to that, Jennifer, but your tone makes me think, yes.
Heard.
This guy.
There's a woman on the phone that says her daughter's scared to go to sleep because Leslie Knope's going to come murder her kitty.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was so fast.
She took all the animals from the shelter. She took all the animals.
Andy.
Oh,
Hey, honey, good morning.
Oh, maybe it was her.
it was her.
Cats and dogs.
Oh
Pancakes?
my.
32.
Is that a pig?
Which one?
Is that a pig?
Yes, that is a pig.
She said 32 cats and dogs. There were rabbits there as well.
Smells from the Greek restaurant next door are not ideal. But through this door lies a deep, serene...
He runs like, I want to go to that restaurant.
Let's join breath.
I'll stand.
Let's join breath.
You could actually sneak out here
Yeah, true.
because he sat behind him.
Turn around, turn around, turn around.
Just run.
Just turn around.
Hey, what if I threw together a pet adoption in one of our parks? Would that be cool?
That would be
a
cool.
good idea.
Yeah.
Think I may have found a project I'd actually enjoy doing. Helping these cats and dogs.
What is
What is
Andy
Andy
doing?
doing? Because that's not a live. That's not a live animal.
We were in there about 6 hours. And no, I was not meditating. I just stood there quietly breathing.
Oh
There were no
my
thoughts in my head whatsoever.
god.
He was standing for 6 hours.
Each animal has a photo, special talents, and a personal history. That I made up. A lot of these dogs have rescued people from burning buildings.
What? This cat was in Boogie Nights?
Oh my god. Obviously it works on Andy.
You want to take him home?
Yes, please.
Oh, well done, April.
Okay, that's going well.
Hmm.
And that's a dog biscuit.
Andy put him on the table because he wanted to try to have the dogs play poker.
Oh my god.
Oh, like in the picture.
Public Works is still paying them even though they haven't worked in 2 years.
It's an oversight. We get rid of them and we have just enough money to keep the animal shelter operating while still maintaining the park's budget.
How did he not look at that?
It takes a ton of work for me to get to that kind of a clear headspace, no matter how hard I try.
Don't try so hard.
Oh, that was the joke. He was meditating anyway, standing up.
Yeah.
You seem inflexible.
Mm-hmm.
Merely by agreeing to an activity you're not interested in, you showed flexibility.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
You've got the job.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
There's a hot spinning cone of meat in that Greek restaurant next door. I don't know what it is, but I'd like to eat the whole thing.
He looks so proud of himself.
Drop off for unwanted cats?
No, it's the opposite.
Oh, what?
Okay. I'm just gonna put these here for a second.
Lady? Hello?
Hang on, lady. Which?
Ended up with more animals than we started with.
This is what happens when you try.
Okay, that's
All of these animals are gonna die. God.
Damn. April, you can't quit the project.
Councilman Pilner went through the budget and decided that not just Public Works, but all D1s will be terminated in 2 weeks. I'm getting fired.
Oh, shit.
The council vote is 3-2 in favor of another term for you. But one of the yes votes is retiring. If Bobby Newport wins, he's going to try to bring in his own guy.
Oh.
If Newport wins, you're gone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. I didn't think of it like that.
Sorry, could you please be careful?
Oh, I am always.
Oh,
no.
Do not let. Oh!
We're good.
There's something you need to understand. City council isn't about making everybody in town happy. In fact, every decision you make is going to make a lot of people very unhappy.
That's kind of true.
We play with live ammo around here.
Title.
Found a way to reduce government spending by 85%.
Just get rid of everything.
Bobby Newport, if he beats Leslie, is going to appoint his own city manager. So I may have offered you a job that I have no authority to offer.
Yep, we're in a pickle.
Peace.
Stop. Have a seat. We did things your way. Now we're gonna do it my way.
Nice. Lagavulin.
Either you get fired, the park's budget shrinks, or the animal shelter's gotta go.
Or we find money somewhere else.
Okay, Leslie, there is nowhere else.
Yeah, you've got to make hard choices somewhere.
I have half an idea, and I'm putting it together.
Okay.
Hey!
Do you want to?
Hey!
I'm...
Nope.
Do you?
Ben? Okay, now I have a complete idea. Ben, I'm going to commit political suicide.
That doesn't sound
By
nice.
doing what?
Hey, it's me, Tommy. Hi.
I'm not here.
Because you worked hard, this little terribly dressed girl has a puppy. And this little puppy has a home.
I hate it when he stretches out words.
98% of the time, this job is frustrating and you hit brick walls. But the other 2%, it's stuff like this kid.
That is true.
Yeah.
You might consider the upside of losing your job.
For example?
You would no longer be a government parasite, sucking the lifeblood from honest, hard-working people.
That's not how he sees that job, though.
Just one way it might be good. I'm sure there are others.
I'm sure there are.
What was that thought process?
I don't know.
You are going to announce that Bobby Newport will use his personal fortune to save the animal shelter.
No. No, that's...
Excellent. That's good.
That is excellent.
That is a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's to stop me from just paying for the shelter and still running the ads?
Because I told Councilman Pilner that if you don't agree to our terms, he should cut the park's budget.
And we'll leak that it was Leslie's decision, making her seem tough and fair, what with sacrificing her old department.
Ooh, that's good.
That's genius.
In a week, we have a debate. And your guy, Bobby Newport, is going to have to show up, and he's going to have to open his mouth.
Oh, I did not think of that.
Well done, Leslie.
Cranium. It's a board game. Have you heard of it? It's literally
Brilliant.
the
It's a
most
brilliant
fun I
board
have ever
game.
had. What do
It
you
is
say? After
brilliant.
work, you, me, whiskey, wheatgrass, cranium.
He's meditating.
Meditating? He asked me to tell anyone who comes in that he wishes to remain undisturbed so as to better clarify his headspace.
And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
That was genius by Ron. That was genius. The good thing about their relationship is that Ron will, even though he's very different to Chris, complete polar opposites, he will always teach Chris something. And vice versa, you kind of hope that Chris kind of teaches Ron something, but usually it's not the way. It is kind of sad though, because if Bobby Newport wins, then we lose Chris.
I don't see. I understand that part of the story.
Yeah, I don't see it happening myself, but it's kind of a sad.
I don't see it happening because they do have to debate.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
He's a child.
But then also, Leslie's told Jennifer, like, that is a weak point.
She's
so
also not stupid. She's dealt with campaigns before. She knows they're going to have to debate. She's not stupid.
That's what I mean.
So
she's obviously got something up her sleeve for that.
How do you have something short of having someone in his ear?
Yeah. Oh, that as well. Yeah.
I don't see how you can do it because he's a
moron.
He's a moron. The shelter.
But the thing is, the whole kind of budget thing. He's right. That councilman is right. You are playing with. You're never gonna make everybody happy.
Yeah.
You're just not.
There's the whole point of a cut. Someone's going to be upset somewhere down the line. Otherwise, you wouldn't need a cut in the first place. I totally didn't see the D1s. Anne getting.
No, I didn't see that either. I to be fair, I thought they were just. I thought when they were talking about it, he was just pocketing the money. It wasn't actually that at all. It was just they just had loads of people on the books that they didn't need. All they needed to do was just go to the list and comb through people that they can get rid of. But yeah, I didn't realize that Anne was. She was on that list. But again, it's a perfect example where you've got to balance the book somewhere by going to Bobby Newport and getting him to do it. It's external funding, so you don't really.
No, and technically it's a win-win.
Yeah,
you gets the opposition off your back. You get what you want.
Yeah, 100%. The April thing.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, Tom was like, I mean, we know Tom doesn't like to do any work anyway, but for him, it was kind of like a good way to mentor her in a way that, look, you can get a win.
It's good advice.
You know, yeah.
Like sometimes
it's
basically
really
saying the job is mostly depressing, but there are rainbows at pockets of gold, or like that little girl. So yeah,
I still can't believe that woman was just like, "Oh, can I leave my cats here?" Where did you get that idea from? It's like, you just saw people in the park. He's like, I'll just leave my animals here. I was just.
I love how Andy was like, "Oh, April, we've got more animals than we started."
Do you know what that bit where he was playing with the toy monkey? I think is secretly one of the best, because he was so engrossed. It's like, please, someone tell him that's not real. That's not a real monkey. Like, it's just.
I mean, it's
just writing gold.
Did we? There was no Jerry in this.
Jerry and Donna were kind of just in the background, just helping. Okay. It was mainly to do with, obviously the budget and things like that. And also Tom is heavily in debt, and his house looks good. So why not?
I thought that was someone really, really rich, but it's just
Tom. When they were like kind of playing the whole like, oh, is anyone at home or whatever, I thought maybe they've gone to like Bobby Newport's place, like, flat or something, or they've gone, maybe like it's just, I don't know, something. Turns out it's bloody. Tom's actually living better. Yes, he's in debt, but he's living better than he did when he was with Wendy. As in it looks better. Do you remember that he had the house and they were moving all the furniture? It just looks 10 times better.
Oh no, I do, because he was trying to get Mark to move all his stuff. I remember now. I remember. Yeah, it's 10 times better. Fine. That guy is in huge amounts of debt. Hilarious episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? And we'll see you in the next one.
Latest poll is Newport 40%, Leslie 32%.
Nice.
Way back.
She's closing the gap.
That gap. Chris, Anne, and Tom, you guys will be talking to reporters, providing facts, general spin.
Spin team. This is the best. Literally make anything sound positive.
Your house just burned down and you lost all your money in the stock market.
It's a chance to start over. Fire is cleansing, and true wealth is measured by the amount of love in your life.
Oh damn.
Ron, April, and Andy, you'll be throwing a party for our biggest donors.
Ooh, I can't believe our house is going to be full of rich people named Dottie and Todd and Rick.
Leslie Knope. I love this town, and I've worked my whole life to make it great. I believe that I've earned your vote. Bobby Newport believes he can buy it.
Good start.
You could debate Newport in your sleep.
I have.
I know, we sleep in the same bed. It's been hell. You're going to destroy him.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with his face.
You're going to rip out his spine with your teeth and then chew it up and gargle
Whoa, Ben.
Dan broke up with me. For reals this time.
Thank God for that.
And all I did was call her to this radio station and give her a sweet little shout out.
What did you say?
We got to second that night. Kind of.
Me so horny.
This chick's name is Ann Perkins.
Oh no.
Crazy hot. Isn't that great?
He's gonna punch him.
Stop your stupid swagger and just tell her in a normal voice that you care about her.
What do you know? You don't care
Hasn't he done this already?
Yes, I do.
No, he hasn't. Well, he does. He's done it once.
Anna's yours. You need to tell her.
Well done, April. Wow.
She's becoming such the giving all the advice these days.
We broke up, and I honestly can't believe we ever dated.
Me too.
Testify logic. Okay. I still have feelings for you.
Don't shoot him down.
Please.
I would like to give our relationship another try.
Chris, we dated for like 3 months a year ago.
Shit, it's been a year?
That is a long time.
Would you like that? Don't answer. Just think about it. Come on.
She's gonna say no.
Is she?
I don't know. Oh, damn, he bought flowers.
So, the economy.
Laugh.
You gave us money. Now we will give you ribs.
I like the answer.
Watch the debate. If you like the debate, you'll give us more money. That is all. Ron Swanson.
So straight to the point.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Somebody
no.
forgot to pay the cable bill.
Damn it.
Am I right?
That's you.
It was me.
You better pay for it quick time.
Your boy looks a little lost out there.
He does look lost. Oh my God.
Expectations are crazy, Ron. If he puts two
Bobby, focus here.
and if he falls to pieces, he's gonna look sympathetic. It's a win-win. So do you have any idea how long this is gonna take?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the event we are doing tonight.
Oh, these two are doing no.
I'm Fester Trim. Many of you know me as the man who sells you your guns at the Gunbelievable Gun Emporium. For assault rifle vending machines.
You might be thinking, what does an adult film star know about politics?
Brandy's trying to get elected?
What? She was running?
400 adult films this year alone.
Four.
Do you realize it's the same guy? It's that one guy.
Manrico de la Rosa. I believe animals are as important as people. And if elected, I will fight for them as if they are my own children.
I believe that I've earned your vote. Bobby Newport believes he can buy it. And maybe that's because he's never earned anything his entire life.
Nice. Well done.
Hurt my feelings. You're supposed to be this positive person. Can't we just talk about things we like?
What?
Well said.
I like it when people think I do a good job. And I want your vote because I want Pawnee and my dad to see what I'm made of.
I mean, that bit's real.
If you had a gun mounted on the dashboard which automatically shot people trying to break into it, you would still have your car.
Oh my God.
No.
I was so mad, I punched a mailbox. I'm against crime, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
That's... what? What?
Oh no.
Swayze runs, boom, tackles the guy off the motorcycle. Dude's like, "You're dead, bro." Comes at him. Swayze ducks, scissor kick.
Damn, I don't think I've seen this movie.
Don't think anyone has.
Self-defense. Takes the esophagus out of the neck area. You can't eat. You'll starve to death. And that is Roadhouse.
Damn. I kind of want to watch Roadhouse now.
It's difficult to get into the complicated problems with Ramsett Park in such a short amount of time.
You have 20 seconds.
Oh, damn.
Update on your time allotment, and that update is that your time is almost...
Pat?
Sometime when I started talking, but by the time I finised, your time.
But he just didn't stop talking.
Why?
If something is dirty, we should clean it up. Let's start there. Right?
Oh God, it's too
How
easy.
is he?
I didn't see this
No.
happening.
And one day she said, "Little Bobby, I'm not going to clean your room no mas." And from that day on, my room is gross.
Is the fact that you had someone like a Yolanda going to appeal to everyone?
Not all of us have Yolandas who can clean up our room.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Some of us believe that you need to roll up your sleeves and do the hard work yourself.
Okay, we got one back. We got one back.
Like Leslie, I don't have people do my work for me. Leslie and I do our work ourselves.
Brandy.
No, you.
Once again, Brandy and Leslie are essentially the same person.
Joan!
I just act that way sometimes because I'm nervous and I feel like you're out of my league. But I'd do anything to get back together with you.
Well done for being real.
There's no reason on earth that I could think of that we shouldn't have concussion grenades in our nation's movie theaters.
What's wrong with this guy?
Why? Why would you want that? Why?
Sure, I agree that movies should be more faithful to the books that they are based on, but what does that have to do with this election? All my movies are based on books.
Okay, Brandy.
Who even rubs their hands on a leather jacket should be tried for murder.
Okay, so
I guess my thoughts on abortion are, let's just all have a good time.
No, what? Oh my God, honestly.
I'd appear in a film with any of my fellow candidates.
It's a mess. It's such a mess.
Anteaters. Kill shot.
Money shot.
Fudgicles.
Let's spend our money on what matters.
How is she not winning this?
I can't believe you're so casual about this. Don't you even want to win the debate?
Oh, we're gonna win the debate. Got an ace in the hole.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What's the ace?
What is it?
Know anything about a guy named John Rambo? Open on Villagers.
Please pay the cable.
After I steal this cable feed, I will repay the cable company for the service we used.
Oh wow. And I'm kind of not surprised as well.
Another am I.
Leslie Knope wins the election, they'll probably have to move Sweetums to Mexico.
Where'd you get that crap from?
Thousands of people in this town would lose their jobs, and we all wouldn't have candy. Now, I'm not saying that is going to happen.
That's the ace in the hole?
So, lying.
I bet I could get them to stay.
Obviously. What a numpty.
How could they do that to this town? What a crappy stunt to pull.
One minute back.
What do we do? I think we attack him.
That's pretty bold.
I can crush him. I promise.
Screw it. Go get him.
Really?
Kick his
Yeah, I think she needs to be more aggressive because he'll fold.
It's called Babe. And I know it sounds corny, talking pig, whatever. You should all see it.
I feel like I just did.
Oh my God.
I'm angry that Bobby Newport would hold this town hostage and threaten to leave if you don't give him what he wants. It's despicable.
Mm-hmm.
Corporations are not allowed to dictate what a city needs. That power belongs to the people. I love this town. And when you love something, you don't threaten it.
Facts.
If I push too hard, it's because things aren't moving fast enough. This is my home.
Where was Jerry? I thought Jerry was here.
And I promise you, I'm not going anywhere.
Holy Leslie, that was awesome.
Bobby, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to say that, Bobby.
What's he rooting for? Oh, poor Rob.
You've lost. You've lost. We've won.
Ron!
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Chris. It's very flattering. I just...
I hope that whoever you end up with treats you like the amazing person that you are.
Man.
Does that mean we're getting back together?
No, I don't know. No, not right now. There's a chance I'm never going to date anyone ever again.
Amazing. Thank you.
We've definitely won here.
It was a lot. We'll talk about
got it.
Yeah, there's nothing else after this.
My God, I was so nervous, but we completely got through it. I haven't felt this good since I scored that lacrosse
Bobby,
goal at state.
do
Seriously,
you know
we
what
party at
happened?
my Dad's lake house. Bring whoever you want.
What the what?
What?
He wouldn't even know where he's lost, like a little puppy. Yeah, this is the guy that you were fighting against.
It's a war zone up there. And they're like, yeah, we know. We're gonna change things. And he's like, you bringing any weapons? Nope. Go home. They go home again.
They're all
Bottom
into
line,
it as well.
Does not go well.
And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
I'm glad Leslie won that debate. Because for a second it didn't look like she was going to win, purely on the basis that he's an idiot and you cannot break an idiot like that. As in, just the answers he was giving. I mean, don't get me. I think the brilliant thing about the writing is they didn't give us some of the questions; they just gave us the answers, and it was like, what was he talking about? With Daniel Craig, he's like, what?
You said Daniel Craig, Timothy Dalton. So one of the questions was, it felt like it can't have been a question about who's your favorite James Bond, because no one would ask that question. So it felt like someone asked him a normal question and he just answered with Timothy Dalton and Daniel Craig, because that's him. But
unless
yeah,
it was a role model's question,
that closing statement was what did it, because plus that Ace in the Hole was a massive failure. Because they may have the idea that they're going to move it to Mexico, but if you tell the people that that's what they're doing, they're going to be like, that's a bit dodgy. What you're doing is dodgy.
That was really shady. Because prior to this episode, we were like, she's going to walk all over him. But what Ben was saying was right, is that if you come across too mean, he will get the sympathy vote then, because he's just like a kite in the wind. He's just an idiot. But it was good that she kind of, I find it really funny that whenever you get what's that girl's, is it Brandy? Whenever her and Leslie are on the stage, it's like they compare them to, and it's like they're really not the same.
And it's Joan doing that, just remember they're basically the same person. Really? Do you like the fact that they obviously had Bobby and Leslie, but the other three candidates was like an animal activist, a gun guy, and a porn star. Those were the three other guys that were running against these two. So
the best one was when he was like, "Well, if you put a gun in the car and it shoots people that are trying to steal it," and it's like, "But hang on, what if you enter the car? How does it know it's just some of the stuff?"
Wasn't one of us in a movie theater?
What? I get it. I kind of get why he said that, but it's just like, well, like if people are just shooting in cinema theaters and all that stuff, he's probably thinking of a contingency for that.
He didn't preempt that sentence with if the theaters get shut up. He just said.
I mean, he's talking about all sorts of other things.
He could have said, if you really like the movie, you could put concussion grenades in the movie theater, and every time you think you watched a good scene, just use one of them.
I don't know. The other guy was like talking about rubbing leather. He was like, if you rub, I don't know. But to be fair, up until this point, we hadn't seen the other candidates. So it was good that in a debate, we did get to see who they were. The main two are Leslie and Bobby, obviously. But yeah, the fact that was their ace in the hole, in the sense that it's fear mongering that we're going to move and you're going to lose jobs. That's wrong. And it's dirty. It's a dirty tactic. But she did the right thing by just speaking her mind, being herself, and going to town basically with Bobby Newport.
Can you not say Bobby?
I can. I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing about the next bit, which is Andy, because.
Do you know that
how many
guns are how many movies?
No, I thought when Ron was up there fixing something, obviously because the cops were going to go party, he might have forgotten something and then just completely ruined the entire thing. But he didn't. I want to know how many movies he went through to entertain those people.
I can't remember. I got
3.
No, it reminded me of a movie, and I can't remember the actors. I think Mos Def is in it, and I think Jack Black is in it, but I might be completely wrong. They work in a video store, like a VHS store, and something happens, and all the tapes get wiped. And then they basically film themselves recreating all the scenes of the movies. It's the funniest thing.
I've not seen that, but I've not seen it, but I know what you're talking
It
about.
reminded me so much of that because he's doing the actions of like the action movies, and just remembering like quoting certain scenes that are like
not the whole thing,
hyper dramatic.
Let us know in the comments what that is actually. I do remember. I know them. I can see it, but I can't remember the name of it. I've never seen it, but I know it's I've heard them redoing.
It's some funny shit because they're like there's bits where like they're doing like the Terminator, and one of the guys dressed in like he's got like a trash can lid on his head, and they made like cardboard body.
To
but
be fair,
spray
I'm surprised
painted.
that Andy didn't go that far.
Yeah, true. They would have been, to be honest, they would have been fine if he didn't karate kick the TV behind him. Do you know what I mean?
The fact that he was like, "Ron, can you help me?" It's like, short of buying you a new TV, he's not gonna be able to fix it.
But everyone ended up loving it as well. That was a beautiful thing about that part.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
the Tom and Chris. I feel sorry for Chris because that's the second time he's asked her and she said no.
When was the first time?
Wasn't it like when he after he broke up with Jerry's
daughter?
I'm sure he's asked her before. I can't remember, but it's funny how April was the one to knock some sense into Tommy and just be like, just be yourself. Just talk. Leave the swagger at home. Just talk.
She has told him to that. Said that to him before. The first time when they were talking to each other, and she was like, "Just."
Was it the lake house? I think when they went to Donna's that lake house.
No, actually,
I think that because they had a serious conversation then.
It wasn't the second time. That's my mistake. She actually told Anne that all that stuff that you see, it's all fake. It's all a facade.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's never actually told Tom that. So maybe it's good that Tom heard it. But then at the end, he went back to being the dickhead again.
I think you know what it is. There's elements of his personality that Anne likes because he's comical, because of whatever. But it's when he does it all the time and he basically does stupid shit, like the radio thing. Like that's just. There's, you know what it is. You can't blame him. He's a puppy. He's cute. There's certain things he's doing that's sweet and it's thoughtful, and then he blows it out of the water completely by saying something at the end of it. I mean, that's Tom. That's Tommy, in a nutshell, in this entire thing.
But fair enough. I mean, fair enough. If she feels it didn't work out with Chris, it's not going to work out with Chris. Fair enough. I still think it would have, but maybe there are other actors they bring in that could be, or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't need it. Maybe we don't need them to have other halves. Maybe that kind of thing.
There's only 2 more episodes till the end, so
that's a good point.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Yeah. So I think this is done then.
It's a done deal. Yeah,
it's a done deal. She is gonna win. I don't know what you can do in the next 2 episodes in terms of there being any jeopardy in her winning or not. But yeah, funny episode, especially with Andy. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.